5 people are now facing the possibility of 15 years in prison for manslaughter in the Flint water crisis. Attorney General Bill Schuette announced the charges today. As Fox 47's Scott Walczak explains, it all comes down to the death of a former GM worker.
Robert Skidmore was a family man, and he and his wife had 3 sons, 4 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren.
Schuette says Health and Human Services Director Nick Lyon committed involuntary manslaughter by staying quiet about the deadly Legionnaires disease outbreak.
Nick Lyon failed to inform the public of this health threat, a threat which cost the life of Robert Skidmore.
He's also facing a felony count of misconduct in office. Department of Environmental Quality employees Leanne Schechter-Smith and Stephen Bush are also charged with involuntary manslaughter. They could have shut down the Flint water treatment plant. Investigators say Bush told the public the water was safe after he knew about the Legionnaires outbreak. Manslaughter charges were also filed against Howard Croft, Flint's Director of Public Works, and Darnell Early, the former emergency manager. Schuette says Croft failed to treat the water properly, while Early kept the city on that water even once it was obvious it wasn't safe. HHS Chief Medical Officer Eden Wells is charged with obstruction of justice and lying to a peace officer. She's accused of threatening to withhold funding for community programs in Flint unless an investigation into the Legionnaires outbreak was dropped. The Attorney General says this is about holding everyone to one system of justice.
This investigation is about the families of Flint. The moms and dads who wanted to give their child a cool drink of water yesterday when it was 90 degrees, but didn't because they were fearful of the water.
Scott Walczak, Fox 47 News.
Governor Snyder put out a statement today saying he will not fire Nick Lyon or Eden Wells and that both members of his administration have his full faith and confidence. He also said the fact that several suspended state employees have been waiting more than a year for their day in court is not justice for Flint or for them. The million-dollar question is, will Governor Snyder be charged with a crime? The Attorney General answered that question before it was even asked.
I've met with people angry and frustrated, demanding that I charge. And I've heard from some who believe I've been too harsh on the Snyder administration. Well, so be it. We only file criminal charges when evidence of probable cause to commit a crime has been established.
Mayor Weaver says this is another step towards justice. Many people in Flint told us they want some kind of charges filed against the governor, but the mayor would not tell us if she agreed.
If that's what the Attorney General finds out, like I said, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to let the legal people do their part of their job. And we're going to go with what they find out.
But many people in your city think that he should be held accountable.
I know, but you know what? One of the things you said to me was involuntary manslaughter is hard to prove, and so I think he wants to get all of his ducks in a row before he goes and puts charges on people. So we're going to let him do that.
Mayor Weaver says the city of Flint has been waiting for justice since 2014, and she hopes the Attorney General will continue to charge the people responsible. We'll let you know when the suspects are arraigned, and we'll keep you updated on any new charges filed in the Flint water investigation.